I make $5,000 a month, so why does it feel like I'm always broke? I decided to test the famous 50-30-20 budget rule for 30 days, and what happened completely changed the way I think about money. Have you ever reached the end of the month and looked at your bank account and wondered, I earn a decent paycheck, so where did all my money go?
You're not alone. Millions of Americans ask themselves this question every single month. So I decided to run a simple experiment. For the next 30 days, I would follow the famous 50-30-20 budgeting rule. The goal wasn't to become rich overnight. I wanted to see if this budgeting method could still work in 2026. With inflation driving up grocery prices, rising rent in major cities, and higher monthly bills, I wanted to know if this rule could really survive today's economy. So I tracked every single dollar I spent, every coffee, every grocery trip, every online purchase. By the end of the month, I hoped I'd finally have my answer.
According to the 50-30-20 rule, 50% was for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% went straight into savings. On paper, it looks simple, but reality turned out to be very different. The very first expense hit immediately. My rent was $2,050. Just paying for a place to live used up more than 80% of my entire needs budget. Then came electricity, water, internet, phone service, insurance, gas,
And of course, groceries. Within just a few days, I realized something important.
The biggest challenge wasn't luxury spending. It was simply keeping up with the basic cost of living. By the end of the first week, I opened my budgeting app and I was shocked.
Tiny purchases that felt harmless were quietly adding up. A coffee here, a snack there, an online purchase late at night.
A few dollars didn't seem important until they all appeared together on one screen.
During the second week, I made a few simple changes. Nothing extreme. Instead of ordering lunch, I packed meals from home. Instead of buying coffee every morning, I made my own. Instead of buying things the moment I wanted them, I gave myself 24 hours to think about it. Something surprising happened. I didn't feel like I was sacrificing anything. This is so much better. Most of the things I stopped buying weren't making me happier. They had simply become habits. Watching my spending categories stay under budget felt almost like playing a game, and I wanted to win. Then came week 3, and just like every budget, mine faced an unexpected expense. There was a birthday gift and a few unexpected costs I couldn't avoid.
It's the thought that counts.
Let me just check my budget. Okay, I'll get my share. Thank you.
Even a trip to the pharmacy reminded me that life doesn't always follow your budget.
But that's okay. Instead of reaching for my credit card, I adjusted my budget. I skipped a few restaurant visits, delayed unnecessary purchases, and for the first time, I felt completely in control of my money. By now, something had changed. I wasn't just spending less, I was thinking differently. Before every purchase, I asked myself one simple question. Is this really worth giving up part of my savings goal? Most of the time, the answer was no. Finally, the 30 days were over. I sat down and reviewed every single transaction I'd made that month. The results surprised me. I stayed under budget on my needs, spent far less on my wants, and saved $1,400.
That was $400 more than I originally planned to save.
I didn't work overtime. I didn't get a raise. I didn't start a side hustle. I simply paid attention to where my money was going. But the biggest reward wasn't the extra money. It was peace of mind. For the first time in a long time, I knew exactly where every dollar had gone. And that feeling was worth more than money.